Welcome back to Baltimore's number one alcohol review show, BodyMore Bottles, with your host Fonzarelli, aka Beryl Strawberry, aka Martin Luther King Jr. We're going to continue this Black History Month, highlighting some Black creators in this space. Uh, First, we're going to highlight where I got what we're going to be reviewing today from man by the name of Jeff Hill. He owns OC Bottle Shops in California. It's a liquor store that he owns. Not only does he own the liquor store, but he owns the land that it sits on as well. Throws a lot of events for the community on that land, and a lot of you liquor store owners could take notes from what he's doing. He's offering things up at fair prices. He ships. He has an app. Let me see if I can find it for you. If you go on your app store or whatever, you search OC Bottle Shops. He's got an app. You can order off the app and get to your beer, your liquor, your ready to drinks, wine, everything that they have in the store. You can get it shipped to you. Uh, like I say, he offers things at fair prices, and if you're in the area, you can go there and get samples, and not just samples of things that's on the eye level of the shelf, top notch, top shelf stuff, rare allocated stuff. He'll crack it open and give you a sample out of his personal collection. So go follow them on Instagram, OC underscore bottle shop. Download the app, the OC Bottle Shop app. Show them some love over there because they doing things the right way. And that's rare to see. And it's a black owned business. What I got from him was I got 4 beers here today from a black owned company, Crown and Hops. I'll give y'all a little information about Crown and Hops. They started in 2018 basically as like a marketing company and events planning company that highlighted like black and brown people, black and brown brewers and entrepreneurs. They turned into a brewery basically. In 2020, they started brewing their own beers. Their Instagram is Crown and Hops. It's owned by Benny Ashburn and T.O. Hunter. They're dedicated to preserving culture, expansion of palate, and community building through world-class beer. Their mission is to create family-friendly spaces that are community-centric with underserved communities of color in mind, driving diversity, economic growth, and influencing inclusion. Uh, they team up with a lot of black and brown businesses and breweries. Like I said, in 2020, they started their own brewery. They're available in over 350 stores, have kegs and bars in California, and you can get their cans in SoFi Stadium. So if you're going to the Super Bowl, grab a Crown and Hops while you're there in the stadium. That's pretty big for a black owned brewery. So today we have 4 offerings from Crown and Hops. And y'all know the motto, we don't come here to lollygag. Let's get straight into this body bag. Up first, matter of fact, first time out, let me go get my water to clear the palate. All right, we're back. Up first, let's go with this one here. We got the Blue Peach Fruited Goose Ale with blueberry, peach, vanilla, cinnamon, coriander, and black lava salt. It's a collaboration with Black Calder Brewing, collaborating for change. As you can see on the cover, not any black woman, that's former House of Representatives of Georgia, Stacey Abrams. Sorry, former member of the House of Representatives for Georgia, Stacey Abrams. She's worked heavily in voter equality, voters' rights since I think she stopped working in the House of Representatives in 2017. Since then, she's wrote many fiction and nonfiction books as well as children's books. You can do your Googles on her, but that's a big pillar in the Black community. Celebrating her for Black History Month as well. Crown and Hops put her on the cover of a beer. On the side, we have Blue Peach is a collaboration between Black-owned brewing companies, Crown and Hops Brewing Company of Inglewood, California. Sorry, I left that out. Crown and Hops is based in Inglewood, California. And Black Calder Brewing Company, Grand Rapids, Michigan. Brewed in honor of Stacey Abrams, activist, politician, and defender of voter rights. It's a QR code on here that you can scan to learn more about Fair Fight, her organization to fight voter suppression and protect voters' rights in America. 6.6% alcohol by volume, 16-ounce can. Has some Instagram information there on the side. You can see all that. But see the Blue Peach there, Peach for Georgia, where she's represented. Lovely artwork here on the can. Let's get into it. Get ourselves a pour. You can see the color there. Looks reddish orange grapefruit, I'd say, even a dark grapefruit in color. I'm getting those fruity notes. Let's go in for the nose. Yeah, that fruit. Some vanilla. I'm getting like a peach mixed with blueberry. Is that what it said on here? Is that what I read? Yeah, peach and blueberry. I'm getting that on the nose real heavy with some vanilla. That tartness of the blueberries coming through on the nose. Just going for the taste test. Cheers. Tartness up front that mellows off as you drink it. That blueberry tartness, I would say, very fruity. Yeah, like that fruitiness of a peach, but the tartness and flavor of a blueberry. Not much of the vanilla on the palate. It's a solid choice for a beer. If you like fruited Goose ales, it's not a sour, but it's a fruited Goose ale. I'd drink again. Like some of those sours, you get the flavor up front. You get the sour, the tartness on the back end. This one, you get that tartness up front and the flavors on the back. I like it. I give that a solid 3.2 out of 5 body bags on BodyMore bottle scale. Up next, from Crown and Hops of Inglewood, California, we have Urban Anomaly American Stout. 6% alcohol by volume, 16-ounce can as well. American Stout brewed with chocolate wheat, aka that good. You can tell it for the culture when you see stuff like that in quotations on the side. Urban speaks to more than race or city. It speaks to character, tenacity, and out-of-the-box thinking. The anomaly, the standout, the outlier. the fearless ones who are surrounded by an environment that appears to create walls or barriers to achieve success. Rather the urban anomaly flourishes in a space despite the conditions, familiar or foreign, always striving for growth while exhibiting strength, tolerance, and empathy. This style offers layers of complexity and depth, honoring the push for evolution without losing identity or authenticity. Cheers to the urban anomaly. Let's go ahead and cheers to the urban anomaly. It's time for the pour. As you can see, they're very dark in color. Nice little head on there. Pause. Let's go for the nose. Straight coffee on the nose. Coffee beans. That's about it. That's classic stout flavoring though. Coffee, things is always chocolate, things of that nature is going what you're going to be getting on the nose for a stout. Let's see how they did. Cheers. Very smooth. It's got that dark chocolate bite on the end. Coffee flavors up front. Very light. It's not a heavy stout. It's light, it's crisp, goes down smooth. That coffee aftertaste as well. I like it. It's my type of stout. I'm gonna give that one 3.6 on the BodyMore bottle scale. Nah, I'm gonna go 3.8. A little bit of room for improvement, but it's good. I'd buy that again. I'd buy that over some Guinness any day. Uh, Next up, Let's go to Italy. Another one from Crown and Hops. Miles to Italy. Oh, I didn't even show y'all the can, the artwork. If you look closely, it looks like a map. I'm gonna assume that's Inglewood, California, or some city in California. A map of there in the background. I like that detail. You see the crown, the black and gold pops out. Here we got an Italian Pilsner, Miles to Italy. 5% alcohol by volume. Italian Pilsner, dry hop with strata hops, aka the Savage. Arguably one of the most impactful forms of American art created by Black Americans of African descent was that of jazz. Born in the Deep South from blues, ragtime, and West African roots, jazz has been a catalyst for some of the most impactful compositions on the planet. Much like jazz artists, craft brewers are responsible for understanding the origin, mastering the process, and ultimately contributing their own philosophies that drive the movement forward. We've taken our classic Pilsner and dry hopped it Italian style with copious amounts of strata and American hop to give additional notes of tropical fruit, citrus, and dankness. Honor, respect, push forward, evolve. As you can see there, you got the crown and tail with the white background, and on the bottom, a trumpet, which I can only assume is homage to Miles Davis. So, let's get some crack on that. I'm a fan of Pilsners. So, let's look at the colors there. You can see they're very light. I'd say straw-like in color. It's going for the nose. Yeah, very fruity. Like I said, tropical and citrus fruits come to mind. A little bit of maybe some papaya, some guava, some pineapple, maybe even. It's very different for a pilsner for me. When I get a pilsner, it's very not, I wouldn't say bland, it's flavorful, but you don't get that tropical flavors from your normal pilsner. So it's very different. Upon cracking it or getting a pour, it's going to get my attention, and it's time for the taste test. Cheers. Get some a little bit tartness. I want to say grapefruit flavoring in there. It's got the crispness of a regular pilsner. Pilsner's kind of like a Budweiser. I think a Budweiser is the pilsner. So I think Budweiser, but some fruity flavors in there. I would, like I said, the one that came to mind was grapefruit first. That's going for number two. Okay, a little bit more complex that one. Some of those tropical fruit flavors, like I said, some papaya, guava, maybe up front, but on the back, you get that tartness from like I said, the grapefruit flavors and tartness on the back. I like it. I'm going to give that one a good 3.4 on the BodyMore bottle scale. Some room for improvement, but it's good. It's solid. Nice day. You might after work you want to put one back. That's a good choice to go with. And lastly, but not leastly, we got Beat Messenger Pilsner. Uh, red can. If you look closely in the background, that's tapes. For those who don't know, y'all might not have been around for that era. Tape is what we used to listen to music on. You would have a Walkman or a tape deck. Put your tape in there, press play, listen to your songs. You got to rewind it. It wasn't just no skip, jump back and forth. Next song, you had to rewind it and press play. Sometimes you could press fast forward or rewind and play at the same time. You can hear it real fast. You know where you at. You can stop it and play and get it at the part that you wanted. You could also record songs off the radio. You could dub songs off another tape, make copies, all that type of good stuff. It was there. Might be before your time. I understand. Do your Googles, look it up, see what a tape is. It's a bunch of tapes on the back. I like that. 5% alcohol by volume. Pilsner brewed with noble hops, aka the OGs. Respect has to be given to the music, the rhythm, and the sound that was created by Black Americans of African descent, jazz, rock and roll, and hip hop. Both music and craft beer can represent the soul of a community as they both showcase unique reflections of the people. Knowing our local craft beer is as dope as knowing the local DJ or MC from the neighborhood. We are proud to present you with this crisp, clean, and refreshing Pilsner to celebrate the Beat Messenger. I don't know about you. It's another Pilsner, so I'm not expecting to get those fruity flavors, aromas out of this one. Another one as well, hay or straw like in color. It's going for the nose. Yeah, none of that fruitiness on this one. It smells more like a traditional Pilsner. Yeah, I can't really explain it. It's something that you just have to smell. Like you smell a beer, that's what this smells like. It's going for the taste test. Cheers. Yeah, very crisp. You know what? I said Budweiser. Budweiser might be a lager, but Miller Lite, that's a Pilsner. I used to be heavy on the Miller Lights. Used to get them by the case. Tried one a couple months ago. It was absolutely disgusting. This is what I think that Miller Lite used to taste like to me. This is what I want when I drink a Pilsner. It's crisp, gives you that traditional beer flavor. A little bit of, I don't know how to explain it. On the back, when you a little bit of tartness, not even tartness, just that beer twang on the back end. That's 100% what I'm thinking about when I want to get a beer. Just a regular beer. It's a lot of IPAs, a lot of stouts, a lot of sours and Hefeweizers, all these different fancy beers, hazy IPAs and stuff that these breweries is making nowadays. Sometimes you just want a traditional beer, a nice traditional Pilsner. That's what they deliver with this one. I like that a lot. Like I said, I'm a fan. I used to be a fan of Miller Lite, so I'm a Pilsner guy. When I want a Pilsner, that's the flavor that I'm looking for. I'm going to give that one 3.8 out of 5 on BodyMore bottle scale because that's an everyday drinker. It's only 5% alcohol by volume. It's very crushable. You can crush a bunch of them if you want to. I think that's a solid score. Shout out to Jeff over at OC Bottle Shops for sending those through. Without him, this episode would not be possible. Shout out to Crown and Hops. I respect what y'all doing. Keep up the good work. If y'all going to the Super Bowl, you have been so far stadium, make sure y'all grab grab a can of Crown and Hops and enjoy your game. That's another episode in the books for Black History Month for BodyMore Bottles, Baltimore's #1 alcohol review show. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Y'all know what I'm here to tell y'all. Be safe but stay dangerous. Drink responsibly. And most importantly, body them bottles. Peace.